Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm playing a game called Flavor Favor. This is a sci-fi visual novel of sorts. I believe the concept is that you're an android who basically escapes from this factory and you don't have much time to live, so you're trying to make your time of freedom worthwhile, I guess, is the idea. The developer asked me to play this game, so they reached out on Discord and shared their game with me, and I was happy to oblige. This is just the demo, so it probably won't be too long. Yeah, if that sounds all good to you, well, we can click start and get right to it. So Japanese or English? Let's do English. We don't want another Eternal Punishment playthrough. What's that taste? Feels familiar. It's so bitter, salty, sour. Well, let's do salty. I like salty foods. Briny and brackish, like dense seawater, forcing the tongue to squirm. Or perhaps it's tasteless? Let me up the volume a little bit because there is some noise coming. The richness of flavor is starting to fade, as if it never existed. I can't really put my finger on it, but the sensation is all too familiar. The colorless world, the silent world, the flavorless world. A fuming world. Fume. Yeah, I remember now. It's fume. I remember it all too well, and I wish I wouldn't. I must run before it consumes me, before the salty gas takes me and I lose myself again. Okay, looks like we're in a factory of sorts. You run through the massive factory corridors, past hazed fumers working on never-ending conveyor belts. Coagulated... I don't know how to say that word. These walls close in on you as the noxious gas surrounds every aisle. The fuming metal pipes start to bend and sneer towards you with an ear-piercing creak. You must act now before becoming completely hazed. We have to look for a way out, I imagine, right? There's an exit door at the end of the hall. You've never even ever thought of using it, so there's no knowing what's on the other side. On top of that, you'll have to outrun the fume. But it's probably the safest option. On the other hand, you could take a leap of faith out of one of the high-rise windows, provided you can find a way to reach them. The fall could be anywhere between 2 and 200 feet, but perhaps it's worth the risk. Run to the exit. You run for the door. Yeah, that's interesting. It was a timed option. You run for the door, gasping for air with every step, but the fumes travel faster. It won't let me progress. Oh, there we go. I pressed spacebar and it worked. Its numbing smoke claws at your feet and swirls up your body, cloaking you in a thick mist of purple poison. I have to use spacebar now? I was clicking and it was fine. Weird controls there. A familiar pungent smell infiltrates your nostrils and fogs up your brain, slowly stripping away your senses. Your eyes roll to the back of your head as you sense your feelings slip away until finally you don't feel anything at all. All bodily sensations are obscured and occupied with one thought and one thought only. Must keep working. You wake up with a gasp. What was that? It felt so real. Was that what humans call a nightmare? You feel sweat and heat on your body and suddenly remember a familiar voice. Aisha, they will regain their senses soon. What should I tell them? Question mark, question mark, question mark says that we saved them. Aisha says ... They should be grateful. They aren't stupid. The voices are coming from outside the room. You can't move or open your eyes. Each breath feels constricted, as if an invisible force is squeezing the air out of you. You hear a high-pitched shriek, footsteps coming from above, and seagulls crying in the distance. You feel yourself rocked by a powerful impact of water hitting a hull. Fear, you think. You're not entirely sure. You've experienced fear in the past just once, when your supervisor scolded you for accidentally defuming. But this fear is different. It encompasses your entire being. Beans? Bean. I don't know. Jesus. And it's not going anyway. Away. Ah! You open your eyes. Your vision is blurry, although you can make out a windowless room and contour of two people hurrying inside. Hey, honey, how you feeling? Can you hear me? You were out so long, I thought we had lost... Leave it, Aisha. It's perfectly normal. Where am I? This isn't the... sewing plant, warehouse, slaughterhouse? Let's go with warehouse. I need to get back to the warehouse. I've been working for... What's with that radio? 25 years? I can't stop now or won't meet my quota. Geez, are you sure this one has potential? Sounds like a vending machine to me. Ignore her, honey. Ignore her. Honey, listen, you're on a boat, alright? My friend Mint and I are bringing you to this place where you won't have to worry about your quota anymore. What do you mean? Aren't we supposed to... my head. It hurts. It's fuzzy. Oh, relax. That's a normal part of developing sensory capabilities. The headache is a side effect of fume withdrawal. You freeze at those words, shocked and distressed. You deprive me of fume? You feel a foreign tingling in your body, heat radiating from your core, spreading outwards. Your muscles tense up like coiled springs, ready to unleash a torrent of raw power. With your fists clenched and your nails digging into your palms as if to contain an explosive energy within, you ponder on your next action. Okay, I imagine the fist is like, I'm gonna fight them. Love is like compassionate, and question is like being more rational and asking questions, I guess. Let's go with the question mark. You unclench your fist, take a deep breath, and ponder before responding. I don't get it. Why? Don't you know what that does to us? We had to, otherwise you'd just stay an emotionless robot. Don't use that word. Well, it's true, isn't it? What are you talking about? Beep boop. Look, I get that you're confused, but if we hadn't defumed you, you would have never blossomed. Let's try the heart. You look at Aisha's radiating face and she says these words. She looks overwhelmed by emotions. It's only now you realize you have been too. I've never felt like this before. Exactly, you see, this is what they've taken away from us. Listen, would you rather live free for a moment or enslavement forever? You lower your gaze and cross your arms. Guess I don't have much of a choice now anyway. Oh, stop being so dramatic. Come and see me once you're over this little tantrum. Mint bows exaggeratedly and turns to walk out of the cabin. And by the way, you're welcome. Thank me later. Oh, don't you mind her. She's always like that. This whole thing, all this new information, has probably made you exhausted. Take some time and rest for a while. Aisha leaves you to your own thoughts. I can rest in the cabin or go to the main deck. Let's go to the main deck. I want to see what the outside world looks like. There's that radio again. It's kind of hard to hear, but there's definitely like some kind of sound, but it's kind of like hard to hear. As you walk up on the main deck, an endless horizon unfolds before you. The waves are calm and the night is bright and clear. The fresh, salty sea air stings your eyes. It smells pretty bad. However, you can't help but to enjoy the mere fact that it's there. A smell. It's nothing like you've ever experienced before. Senses. They are messy and confusing experiences. It's overbearing. You've always been conscious about them, sure, but you've never really cared or cared for or thought about the impressions they leave. Who are these fumers? What are their goods? Or what are their goals? And why did those two choose for you to blossom? As these questions wander through your mind, you gently drift to sleep with the rocking motion of the ship. Your surroundings slowly fade into darkness, and with it all sounds, smells, and feelings. All that's left is a strange taste lingering on your tongue. Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's just a very, very quick demo. Okay. So just kind of like setting up the premise of the story. Okay. So, yeah, I like the art style. I like the writing. The writing's really good. Yeah, the characters seem interesting. I wonder if those two girls are like androids themselves, maybe. That'll be interesting. So are they just gonna take you to like some like android society or something? Yeah, let me let's go look at the itch page again. I want to see some of the screenshots just to get a better idea of what to expect in the future. This game is on Steam as well, so I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can wishlist it. That really helps out the devs because it like gauges interest in the game, and then Steam. I think the metrics are useful for the developers. I'm just not quite sure how, but anyway, let's go to display capture. Here we go. We have oh, let's try the Steam page. Maybe the Steam page has more info. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's just... Oh, okay, there's some other screenshots here. There's this Nora person. There's different choices and stuff. Okay, so not too much more to see. But, yeah, here's the Steam page. Yeah, overall, I thought it was an interesting concept, and I'm looking forward to more. I wish there was a little more to the demo, but, you know, I guess they just wanted to kind of, like... show what the game is going to be like. There's going to be choices, there's going to be a lot of dialogue and different actions to take and stuff. Yeah, so far so good. I quite like it. So yeah, if you... Oh yeah, it seems like there's going to be like actions that like take up... You have to like make some crucial decisions, and then some of them might be timed and stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this game turns into. So yeah, if you want to play the game yourself and wishlist it on Steam, you can click in the link down in the description below. The links, sorry, we got 2 links this time. You can click in the Steam link or the itch.io link to you know, try the game for yourself. Actually, the demo is not on Steam, so if you want to play the demo, you can go to the itch page. But if you want to wishlist on Steam, you have to go to the Steam page. Yeah. And hey, if you like this video, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. This is Hill signing off. Interesting game. I'm looking forward to more. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.